Hello everyone, my name is Saida Nizami. I'm the instructor for this course. I am creating this video to cover some of the announcements or some of the major announcements related to your final exam, your final project, and the last couple of weeks. So as this is a summer quarter is short. We have to cover the syllabus. We cannot remove the chapters because this is 143 and there is no such chapter I would say that I can take it out. There is no chapter I can take it out or I can waive. So this quarter, we have to cover 2 chapters per week, as you have been doing previously as well. So for this week, again, let me share my screen. Let me go over. So this is your module, what it looks like. So course, what it looks like. And then you have module 7 and module 8 for collection and binary trees to cover in this week. So for collection framework, it's gonna be a mixture. It will be a mixture of sets and maps and the list. So it gives you a whole picture what collection of all these data structures look like. Then with binary trees, binary tree is very, very important. So after you transfer from this class, like or if you're a computer science major, especially for computer science major, because I don't think in IT there is a data structure class, more in-depth programming. So binary tree is very, very important. It's like a combination of your linked list and recursion. And I will be creating a couple of more videos and examples to cover binary trees. Try to understand that topic. I have not set a very high assignment deadline for binary trees or assignment. It's just practice it. If you can just go in things due week 7, if you just open that, you will see during this week, it says due August 1st, but I have split the assignments because it's 2 chapters. So on August 1st, what you have due is your sets and map, which is collection framework, and week 7 review video. Your assignment, which is this one, it is binary trees, and it's due on August 4th. So it's due on August 4th, and the rest of the assignments is due on August 1st. So you have like 4 more days. I would usually, both of these chapters must go together. Like have to cover like within 1 week. You don't need to spend that much time in collection, or I don't think there will be. But binary tree requires a lot of time. And the assignment for binary tree is just this week, chapter 17, which is 20 questions. Take a screenshot. Again, just like previously you have done, if you don't see any 20 questions on Practice It website, 20 exercise questions, you can, to cover the number of 20, you can do rest of them as the self-check questions. So these questions will be really hard. They require a lot of understanding about binary trees. Again, it's a combination of linked list and recursion, and from past you have seen linked list and recursion are not that easy topic as compared to array list or stacking queues. So this week you have 2 chapters due, and for collection I would recommend there is 1 assignment on collection. It's from Practice It website, and rest of the questions will be on Pearson. So you may have a different user interface as compared to mine. I have the instructor view. So as you can see, on August 1st, you have sets and maps. So there is only 1 programming project, which is 5 points, and 1 assignment of collection due on August 4th. And then, August 1st. And then on August 4th, there is no such assignment on binary search tree. On Revel, only the reading material. So read these out. They have videos, watch those videos, and I will be posting my videos, my lectures as well. If those are helpful, then watch those videos. So try to have more understanding of binary search tree. For binary tree, you have only 1 assignment, which is from Practice It website, which was 20 questions. That's it for binary search tree. So this week you have 2 chapters, and then you have a final game, which is due on August 8th. So if you want to save your time and want to complete all these assignments by Sunday, which is August 1st, that will be great. Other than that, if some students have like jobs and some other responsibilities or duties, then I have just extended one of the assignments to or given 1 or 2 more days. So For final game, you have a group. So you are working in a group of 3 members. So the goal of final game is to divide your tasks. So meet on Zoom, just like this, share your screen, divide your work, and then you have to come up with a game. There are many YouTube tutorials on basic games like car racing, shooting game, tower game, like there are a lot of YouTube tutorials already there in Java. So I want you to modify, to learn, to divide your work, divide your graphics, change your graphics. Like if one person is in charge of graphic, other is in charge of the scoring board, the third one is doing the actual game or creating the game, like whatever the game you think you can complete, like that's the goal. Like you have a group of 3 members. It's not about copy and pasting the code and giving or submitting it to me. Like there is no point of that. I really want you to learn. So the points will be based on your learning, like your effort, what changes you have made. So whatever the game you're picking, for example, if you're picking a car racing game, you need to modify in your version. Maybe try to come up with a unique idea, like which is not there before, or you are inspired by one of the games and you want to modify it. Tell us your modification, what modification you are thinking, and what is the game you are working on. Okay, so you have to submit your .java, or I would say for this game, it's not gonna be just one file. There will be multiple files. So let me open this final game, what that actual game looked like, just to give you an idea. So here is an overview of your final game. So these are the projects of my past students. So as you can see, running spaceship, car racing, and all those shooting and snake games. So you need to come up with some modification, like maybe your rules are different, maybe your graphics are different. So what are the things you have changed? It's gonna help you. So right now you have an opportunity because you have 2 other students with you to work on that one project. I really want you to work it in like after work or summer quarter, like this is the summer quarter, but later it will reflect on your personal statement. If you have watched my advising videos, shows that how much these personal projects or individual projects matters a lot. So this is your chance to learn in a group and then modify or create your own game individually at the end, and write it down on your resume, write it down on your personal statement that I learned in a group of 3 members, but now I created my own game. So this is your chance. So these are the examples, and then these are the requirements, like what are the things you can use, what is the grading rubric look like. As you can see, make sure that you follow the grading rubric, and then upload your zip file over here. Okay, so this is going to be your project uploaded over here. The next thing you have to upload is submit your final game presentation, which will go in this discussion form. So this is for your class. So as we are meeting virtually, this is an online class, so you will be creating a Zoom video like this. Start a Zoom meeting with your 2 partners. Everyone will turn on their video like this. As you can see, a small box popping up for me. It will pop up for you as well if you turn on your video. So I need to see your face, not just the audio. You need to make sure all of the members have turned on their videos for the presentation. So it's like you are giving a presentation to your class. So when you post your video over here, rest of your class will watch your game and presentation. So what you have to cover in your presentation, first of all, why you have selected. Again, your video will be 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, not less than 5 minutes. Okay, so there is a possibility that minute can go one up or down, or seconds can go up and down. That's totally fine. I'm just trying to, concise your video. Don't make it, don't drag the stuff, or don't try to make it quick or wrap up the things. Introduce yourself to your class, introduce why you have selected that game, what were the challenges, and how you have divided your work. And every person will speak, every person will say their stuff. Like for example, I did graphics. I will tell, this is the part of this project I did, and this was the struggle I have faced. Okay, so struggle can be of anything. Maybe you were doing the graphics for the first time, maybe you are working on GUI part of Java for the first time, and you have to learn it from the scratch. You were stuck at one point where you want to move that scoring board up and it wasn't reflecting. But so these kind of challenges, okay? And when you divide your work in 3 members, if one of the member is having difficulty, you share it with rest of the members, and you all should work together to try to fix that part if you are done with your work, okay? So this, try to take it as a teamwork, okay? So this is like you 3 competing with rest of the class, so it's not like competition between you 3 as a team, okay? So you will post your presentation over here, make sure everyone can see, and if one person from the team is posting or submitting their game, rest of the 2% must comment to get the point. So this discussion is graded, so you need to comment on rest of the projects. Try to encourage your classmates, you know, try to write good comments, no bad comments, no bashing, until and unless you think this game is on check or on YouTube and it's a copy paste. Do let me know. You will get 5 points extra credit as a team for in this project if you feel like anyone has cheated or have shared the link, and it will be anonymous. No one will know who shared or who did, who told me about that, okay? I can also check. So 2 best games, you will take like at least 2 best games. You should not like your own project, it will not be counted. Like picture and compliment your fellow classmates for their work. Respond to 2 posts for 2 posts to get, you know, the points. Now this was about your final game. Again, how to find your group members. You can go over here, click on the people on the left side, click on it, and at the top you will see your projects you have done. So this is your final game. Click on it and it will take you to all these projects. I am not sure how the student view will look like, but as you can see, these are random. I have no idea how Canvas has created or picked which student or which. If you have any difficulty or if you're not getting along with your partner, do let me know beforehand. Don't tell me like just 2 days before or 1 day before your final submission, because rest I cannot assign you any other group if they are already done. So these are your group members, and how to contact your group members. As you can see, if this is final game 1, group 1, there are 3 dots. Click on it, visit group homepage. You can visit your group homepage, and that's gonna be totally your discussion area. So you can make announcement, anything you post, it's gonna be between you 3 members. So try to connect, share your email address or your timings to meet on Zoom. One of the partner have to share their Zoom link to connect. So whoever wants to do it, that's all up to you. Okay, so this was about your final game. Now coming back to my third announcement, which I wanted to cover in this video, is about your final exam. So your final exam is published. Practice exam is published, final exam information is published. So, many students have faced this issue before. Your final exam will open on August 16 and is due on August 18, 8 a.m. So on August 18 in the morning, 8 a.m., your final exam will be closed. So don't just sit on August 18 at 8 a.m. start doing your exam, okay? So I have covered this announcement in my video. It's in your heading highlighted, so that make sure that you know. So this is your final exam information. Make sure you read each and everything. This is your syllabus that will be covered in your exam. Your exam is all multiple choice questions, classes and object, array list, inheritance, recursion, linked list, binary trees, and stack and queues. So it says 20 points, 1 point each, depending on there will be some harder questions where you have to trace the coding, you need to know the terms. So mostly it's going to be from Revel. It is from Revel, so I highly recommend that you read Revel, and make sure that you have your laptop is charged, you have a good internet connection, you're fully ready to take your exam. There is no going back. Once you start your exam, you need to finish it, okay? So and your exam will be open till 48 hours. It doesn't mean that you can do 5 questions right now and then 5 questions later and then 10 questions later. When you start your exam, timer will start and you need to finish your exam on time. The time is mentioned, I think 140 minutes over here. And you have 48 hours means that mostly students are, so your exam will be open from Monday through Wednesday, I believe. And so you have to be ready. So mostly students are working in the daytime, nighttime, evening, so or different days. So this is the time limit, and you have to make sure that you are fully prepared for this time to take your exam. Your practice exam, practice final multiple choice questions are over here. It's gonna be like your exam, and I want you to first prepare for your exam, read everything, study everything, and then take this exam as a test, as an actual final exam. It's not gonna harm your grade. As you can see, points are 2.7, even 2.7 won't harm. It says 0.5 and I think one each, but on your exam 1 point each will be for multiple choice question, and some multiple choice question will be of 2 points. There is no time limit. You have unlimited attempts for practice final. At the end, take this exam. It's going to be like a quiz, but it won't affect your grade. Okay, but as we have already have unlimited attempts for this one. Okay, so, and this will be closed on August 16, 8 a.m. and on August 16, 8 a.m. your final exam will be open. So make sure that you're fully ready before taking this exam. And I think that's it. So these are the AEW worksheets. Our AEW facilitator hosted some workshop last quarter. So these are some notes. If you want to utilize some study notes, that will be helpful. Then you have final game. I have covered collection and binary trees. Best way to study for your exam is Revel. Your exam will consist of all multiple choice questions, and it's like, you know, you have to there will be some code tracing. You will get to know when you do your practice final exam. So it will show how your final exam will look like. Okay, but don't rely on just the practice exam. Your questions will be different, not totally, but most of them will be different, and it's not going to be exactly similar. Okay, but all multiple choice question. I think I have covered everything, how to find your partners, how to do your group projects, and why we are doing 2 chapters per week, and what about collection and binary trees thing. That's it for this video. Best of luck for your final exam. If you have any questions, do let me know, and please email me at snizami.highline.edu from your Outlook account directly to my Outlook account, not on Canvas. Thank you. Bye-bye.